borders of Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan was the paramount Aral Sea. It was the life force, the heart, and the pride of the local communities. But 50 years after the governing bodies diverted the region's two major rivers, it holds just 10% of its original volume of water. So where did it go? The water that used to feed the sea now runs through mismanaged irrigation to nearby cornfields. This is the reality of textile production. The Aral Sea serves as a cautionary tale. It is just one of many examples of environmental exploitation to aid textile overconsumption. When we take from the earth, it must be sustainably returned. But before we do so, we must use what already exists. We are Project Net Positive.
At Net Positive, we aim to become change makers in the fashion industry by reducing textile waste through upcycling discarded items. The average Canadian discards 81 pounds of clothing per year, which is more than 730,000 liters of water wasted. Now imagine 36 million Canadians, that is 26 billion metric tons of water. Our goal is to not only redirect waste from landfills, but also educate consumers about how a small shift in their shopping habits can help to preserve one of the most important natural resources, water. To do so, we need to identify the larger problem at hand, fast fashion. With the intent turnover, fast fashion is responsible for 20% of water pollution across the globe and 10% of annual greenhouse gas emissions. With millennials and Gen Z being the primary consumer of fast fashion, we wanted to know why no one is taking action. Our team set out and interviewed 50 university students in Toronto and identified two problems. Sustainable fashion is expensive, and it is not up to trend.
So we innovated on an existing business model to break the stigma of what sustainable fashion is: thrifting. Our project has adapted the resale business model, and we are in the pilot testing phase targeting university students in Toronto. In order to increase accessibility, we are using the e-commerce platform Shopify. We not only sell used and discarded clothing items, but also creatively transform them into products of greater artistic and environmental value. With the effect of COVID-19, we also set health and safety as our priority. The items will go through a vigorous disinfection and sanitizing process. After being isolated for 14 days, these items are washed with environmentally friendly detergent. Once this process has been completed, our team sorts the clothing into 3 categories: as is, upcycled, and textile waste.
As is clothing items are resold without alterations, while upcycled clothing items are recycled up to trend by our team at the rate of $5 per piece. The textile waste is sent to TerraCycle, who can recycle them on a larger scale. Our price range from $10 to $25, including single items and bundles. Currently, we are only shipping within the Greater Toronto Area and selling to Ryerson students. So go for the bundle pricing and local shipping is to limit our carbon footprint. In only 5 months, Net Positive diverted over 24 pounds of clothing, redirecting 875 pounds of greenhouse gas emissions, conserving 218,000 liters of water just by accepting pre-used clothing items. Our next goal is to incentivize our target market to donate their clothing waste to us and then partner with a local community in need to expand our operation.
This is just the beginning of our journey into creating a circular economy. By diverting clothing waste from the landfill, our goal is to conserve at least 2.6 million liters of water by the end of 2021. Fashion comes with a price, just like the Aral Sea, but it does not have to be that way. Net Positive isn't just about redirecting fashion waste. It is about inspiring others to take action when it comes to sustaining our planet. It may start with one t-shirt, but the impact lasts a lifetime.